welcome back to Living Through It, a lifestyle podcast for teens by a teen, hosted by yours truly, Isabella. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. This is an especially long-awaited welcome back because it has been 2 weeks since the last episode. That's only temporary, don't forget, but yeah. Today's episode is going to be all about different ways to manage stress. I feel like that's very much a needed and important topic for this time of year, so I thought it would be a good idea to do that for this episode. But before I get into all of that, let me tell you guys how these past 2 weeks have been. So for watching, I haven't really had time to watch, so it's pretty much the same stuff. Still watching Love Next Door. I don't really know. I have to force myself to keep watching it, I guess. But hopefully, I still haven't reached episode 10. I know I said that last time too. But hopefully once I do, it'll be easier to watch it, but I don't know. I've also been watching No Gain, No Love. See, this one I don't need to force myself to watch. I'm on that for the most part. Whenever I have time to watch, that's what I'm watching. It's so good. It's so good. I think it's almost done, which is so sad, but whatever. And then I finally finished My Lovely Mobster. I never told you guys that I finished it because I just didn't. Yeah, but I had to skip pretty much all the scenes. I pretty much only watched the scenes with the side couple because that was kind of the only reason I kept watching. I couldn't get behind the main couple. I don't know. They were cute and all, but it was it felt like elementary romance. I don't know. I wasn't a big fan. But yeah. As for reading, so I kind of read, but I didn't finish it. The book that my book club was supposed to read. But I wasn't the only one, so I guess it's fine. But yeah, it was good, I guess. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I don't know. But I also started reading Immortal Dark by, I'm really sorry if I say this wrong, Tigest Gurma? I don't know. It's vampire, dark academia-esque. So, I don't know. It seems pretty good for an October read. And then I'm supposed to start reading Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. I haven't started it yet, and I need to finish it by the next episode. No, in a week-ish. A week. No, 2 weeks. In 2 weeks from now. By next episode, I think. Yeah. I don't know. Yes, sorry, that took me so long to think about. Yeah, next episode. So let's see how that goes. But it's Andy Weir, so it's gotta be good. It's gotta be good. I have trust. I have faith. As for what I'm listening to, I've still been listening to reggaeton, but more specifically Dembo. I think that's how you say it. I barely figured out what it's called. Not even too long before I started recording this. But it's a niche genre of reggaeton, but guys, I'm obsessed. It's so good, especially El Alfa. I think it's my favorite artist from that genre. But it's good. The energy is exactly what I need. It's really good. But yeah. So same old for what I've been working on. College apps, essays, November SAT, which is coming up soon. It's in 3 weeks. So I'm scared for that. And then also managing classes, homework, clubs, performances, yada yada. Keeping my room clean. I say as my room was disgustingly messy. And ugh. But you know what? It's okay. Sometimes it gets messy. But you need to clean it, and I have not cleaned it, so but yeah. As for events, a lot of stuff happened in the past 2 weeks before I talked since I've talked to you guys. One, I had my senior sunrise, which was super cute. It was really foggy that day, and we couldn't even see the sun well from where we were anyways, so we didn't see the sun. But it didn't bother me. It was really fun. I've also been to a whole bunch of college presentations and college events, I guess. It's crazy. I also had this school year's first picnic. The seniors had our freshman buddies, and it was super cute. I brought my pop-up because it was really sunny that day, and it genuinely saved my entire group's lives because it was hot that day. It was crazy. And then the day after, Kiss FM came to my school and did a whole set, and they had this boy band come. Their name's Full Circle. I don't know if you guys know them. But it was like crazy. I was like, what? And like they announced it like the morning of. And I was like, what? What is going on right now? But it was so cool, guys. It was totally worth it. I gotta like talk to them too after, because of like I'm ASB commissioner of publicity, so you know I gotta be up there. I gotta be getting the pictures behind the scenes and stuff. But they were like super nice. They were super cool, and they're like really good dancers. I think they were on AGT too. That's what people have been saying. But yeah, they were good though. And like I liked their set. It was cool. But yeah, I was like, what is going on? It was so unreal. And then I had to go to AP Gov right after. Like, what is going on? But yeah. And then I went to a football game. I've been going to football games, but I went to another football game and it was good. It was an away game. It was like an hour and a half away from where I live. And the halftime show was like crazy. They had a drone show. A drone show. Like, what? Like, I can't even get over it. Like, whenever I say that, it feels unreal for me to say. It's like, oh yeah, I went to a football game and the halftime show was a drone show. But it was really cool. They lost anyway, so you know, what can I say? What can I say? But yeah, it was really cool though. And they had like food trucks with like really good food. Me and my friend got a, what is it called? A croffle with like berries and like Nutella and stuff. It was really good. It was so good. But yeah, and then I also had my school's fall festival, and of course I performed folklorico with my group, and then I ran a haunted house shift, and that's probably why my voice sounds like, you know? That was so dumb to do, but whatever. Yeah, my voice is like pretty raspy because I yelled like a lot, but it was really fun. I actually scared, like thought I wasn't gonna scare anyone. I thought it wasn't gonna be scary, but no, I scared a whole bunch of people. Like, it was crazy. It was really fun. But yeah. And then I just recently attended an on-the-spot admissions event and I got in. So that's my first college that I've been accepted to. So I know if worse comes to worse, I do have a college I can go to. Yay! So yeah. And then things I'm looking forward to. Kairos. That's like a senior retreat in case you guys don't know. But yeah, that's literally next week for me and I'm like so excited. I'm a small group leader, so I like kind of know what's gonna happen, but like I don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? But yeah. And then I'm also working as, what is it, like head of PR media or something. I don't know what my official title is. But like, long story short, I'm filming video and like basically it's like a movie, but to like accompany the fall play like in the background. So yeah, that's been super cool. And it's like water themed, so we were filming at my school's pool, and I was literally inside of the water, like filming with like one of those waterproof phone cases. So it was really cool. But yeah, anyways, I know I'm busy. I'm pretty sure you guys are busy too. And with a lot of busyness, there comes stress, because it does. So I was like, you know what? Let's do an episode about how to de-stress, because I need to hear that, and I feel like you guys need to hear that too. So number one, oh hold on, I have 10 different tips, or like 10 different like categories of things you can do to de-stress. The first being physical activities. Okay, I know that everyone likes to work out, but like working out ish is really good for you. So like, even if you don't want to do like actual working out, like you can like take a walk or like stretch or something, but like you really need to work out. So like working out obviously, or you could like stretch. You do Pilates, which is like working out but by stretching both your body weight. I like Pilates. Like I said, walking or running. I hate running, so I'm not gonna do that. But if you like to run, you can do that. Sports, like literally any sport. One of my teachers got a pickleball court and we played pickleball during like a break on a Friday. And it was really fun. So something like that. If you can get like a tennis ball and like a tennis racket, then you could just go to like a park or something. Or like just like any ball, honestly, and just like hit it against the wall. I don't know. And also dancing. I love dancing. Dancing is fun. And it's like, it's actually like a physical activity, you know? So like you're getting those endorphins released. But yeah. Number two, breathing. I've talked about breathing before, but like different techniques, like deep breathing exercises. There's like some on YouTube, like other stuff, like websites online. You could definitely do those. Or box breathing. I've talked about that too before, so I'm not gonna like go in depth, but look it up if you don't know what I'm talking about. You could also do meditation or mindful moments, which obviously like one is like meditating, and there's like different apps or websites like Headspace or Calm if you want to use like one of those guided meditations. I'm sure there's like books and stuff too, but that's kind of boring. But you can also just find stuff on like online or on TikTok, stuff like that. Progressive muscle relaxation. Sounds weird, I know, but basically it's like when you're like this is like best done like sitting down or like on your bed, like laying down. But it's like you focus like from your toes to your head, and like you tense each muscle individually, and then like you release it. So like if you're laying down on your bed, you'd be like, okay, let me tense like my feet, and then I'll release it, and then my legs, and then release it, and then like my core, and then release it, my arms, and then release it, my head, and then release it. And like it actually is relaxing. I've done it before. But yeah, it sounds weird, but it actually really works, and it helps like take your mind off other stuff because you're focusing on like that individual body part. But yeah, and then also like visualization, just like imagining yourself at different places. Like think of your like super peaceful, calming, safe space or environment, and just like imagine yourself there. Like for me, it's in the middle of a lake on my kayak with my music playing. But I don't know, like it could be literally anything for you guys. It could be sitting on your front porch, it could be in your library, it could be at this like corner of your school, something like that. Number 4, being creative. This is pretty self-explanatory. You could journal, you could draw, you could paint, you could write songs. You could also like play instruments, or like literally anything that involves being creative. Like scrapbook, that would be cute. Or doing like a craft, that's also super cute. Or even playing with Legos. I feel like Legos counts. But yeah. Number 5, being social, or like just socially connecting. You could like talk to someone you're close with, like a friend, or you could like spend time with loved ones, like your family. And just like being with them like gets your mood back up, you know? Number 6, being in nature, whether it's walking outside, hiking, gardening, taking care of plants. Like if you're a plant mom, you can totally do that. I try to be a plant mom and the plant died. But my succulents are like thriving because they thrive off neglect. And like they're in my backyard and they're pretty strong, you know? So I'm kind of a plant mom, I guess, but not in a good way. Number 7, environment. Just take care of your space around you, like, and clean your space. My space is not clean. I need to follow this tip ASAP. But yeah. Number 8, humor. Watching a funny show. I love watching comedy shows, like comedy documentaries or something. They're so funny. I love laughing. I love watching like even like the clips on like TikTok or Instagram. I eat it up. It's so funny. You can also find shows on YouTube. I'm sure like there's some of the people that I follow on TikTok and Instagram that have YouTube channels, and then like the YouTube channels have like full free shows of like what they've done before. So you can totally do that. You can also do lighthearted activities like playing with your pets, or like just something else that's playful. Yeah, if you're like a little dog, like take him on a walk, play with him, you know? I feel like this other stuff that's playful is kind of like ties into like physical activities or doing games and stuff. But maybe like even like playing with cards, that would be really funny. Especially like spoons. I don't know if you guys have played spoons before, but I love playing spoons. It's super competitive, but it's like the competition, like even though it like gives you stress, like relieves the stress at the same time. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. Number 9, this one's really important. Sleep. Whether it's power naps or like making a proper sleep schedule, or even like just making a like sleep night routine. I know I've talked about this before, the routines and stuff, but like, you know, routines really helpful. So you could totally rewatch that episode and make a new night routine if the one you made after that episode wasn't the best, you know? And then number 10, sorry guys, my foot fell asleep. Okay. Number 10, gratitude. Basically just, this is pretty self-explanatory, but the best way to like make it into like a tangible activity is like gratitude journaling, which is like getting a journal or whatever and just writing down the stuff that you're thankful for. And it can like change your stress from like, oh no, like I'm not doing this, I need to do that. Oh my gosh, I don't have time to do this, whatever. And instead you can be like, you know what, I'm so grateful that I have this. I'm so grateful that I'm in this club. I'm so grateful that I can talk about my stresses to my mom, stuff like that. And like shifting your mindset from like the negativity of all the stuff that's giving you stress to the positivity of all the stuff you're grateful for can really just like help relieve the stress and like not entirely, but like pretty well, because it shapes your mindset, and then all of a sudden you're not in like a stressed mindset, you're in a grateful mindset. So I feel like I need to do this one too. But yeah, I know I kind of sped run through that, but I feel like it was all pretty self-explanatory. But hopefully you guys got like other ideas from this too, like maybe stuff I didn't mention. But I hope you guys tried out. And I said but a lot, but whatever. I just did it again. Yeah, I hope this was super helpful, and I hope you guys try this out this week and whenever you guys are feeling really stressed, because this time of year is like crazy stressful. So yeah, wherever you guys are listening, make sure to like, follow, comment, and subscribe. It's so funny for me to say. As well as follow the podcast on Instagram at Living Through It Podcast. And remember that you can listen to this podcast or watch this podcast wherever you want. The watching is only on YouTube, but also Spotify. And then the audio version is pretty much on every other platform for the most part. So yeah, make sure you guys come back next week for more advice. I hope this was super helpful for you guys. It was helpful for me. Telling you guys to do it is making me want to do it more. Because I know I need to do it, but like I need to like tell myself to do it. Sorry. That was just a weird thing I needed to tell myself. Anyway, yeah, my name is Isabella, and you've been listening to Living Through It. Love ya. Bye.